Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time for the nation's sharpest opinion. Big story today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the first successful flight test of the Agni-5 missile. Ladies and gentlemen, this beauty is Bharat's most lethal missile. It's an ICBM. The Agni-5 is equipped with multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle technology, or the very high-end, very sophisticated MIRV technology. And let me explain to you what that means. This is our most lethal weapon because it is capable of carrying multiple warheads. And each of the warheads have the ability to launch targeted precision strikes on separate locations on any country's soil. The technology deployed is far more advanced than the traditional ballistic missiles, which can only carry a single warhead. This is generally believed globally now to be one of the most lethal warheads. And with this indigenous achievement, Bharat and DRDO have entered an elite and very select club of nations and organizations who have successfully developed these advanced missile systems. The US, France, Britain, Russia, and China are among the few who have done it. Now, while there is no official range ascribed to it, the capability is said to have a range of about 5,000 kilometers, which means that the Agni-5 can bring almost all of Asia in its striking range, including the northern belts of China. And it is a matter of huge pride, ladies and gentlemen, that we have achieved it on our own, indigenously, on our own. And I have always said, as we move to a 5 and 10 trillion economy with the highest growth rates in the world, we must have a very, very strong lethal military capability, matching or more than China. Look at the strategic capability that this adds to the prowess of our sophisticated defense systems. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new level of preparedness that India has for a new kind of warfare which we are preparing for. Because the technology which is being used in the Agni-5 is for the preparedness of striking multiple targets at once, exactly in consonance with what we saw in December when we tested the same system on the Akash missile. What are we doing here, viewers? We as a country are increasing many-fold our strategic depth, our geopolitical depth, our military and defense capability, our offensive and defensive positions. There is a thought-out pattern to what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. There is a loaded strategic preparedness in the works. That is what it is telling me. The Agni-5 not only arms us, the Agni-5 complicates it for our enemies. Because this missile can penetrate ballistic missile defenses through acts of deceit, through high-speed entry and re-entry and simultaneous strikes, which means that the entire threat matrix in any situation can be conquered, whether the enemy is singular or multiple. You can have multiple targets, multiple geographies. The multiple warheads capability is also a solid siren and a warning to China and Pakistan in any situation, in any era of time, that if they even think of joining hands against Bharat, with the Agni-5 in our fold, China's missiles, which are capable of carrying the MIRV warheads, have an equal and more lethal counter, and Pakistan won't even dare, ladies and gentlemen. That's my view. That's my view. Decisive political leadership, ensuring that Bharat achieves all that it is capable of and building the defense capability to obliterate anyone and anything that dares to infringe upon our interests. The Agni-5 is another example of that. Let's debate.
India has announced the successful testing of Agni-5 missile, capable of carrying multiple warheads meant to hit multiple targets simultaneously. The success of mission Divyastra was announced by Prime Minister Modi. This latest variant of Agni missile is equipped with multiple independently targetable re-entry or MIRV technology, first developed at least 5 decades ago but only in possession of a handful of countries. The deployment of MIRV can enhance first strike proficiency for strategic forces. It provides greater target damage for a given thermonuclear weapon payload. The Agni-5's trajectory showcases its sophisticated design as it maneuvers towards its target with precision even after reaching the peak of its trajectory. With the range extending across Asia, Europe and parts of Africa, the indigenously developed missile bolsters India's strategic capabilities. India has joined an elite league of nations, possessing intercontinental ballistic missile capabilities, including the US, Russia, China, France and Britain. Tonight, PM Modi has sent a strong message to Pakistan. It can no more mess with India. Let's debate.